Welcome to another episode of My Unfair Advantage. I've got an interesting one for you today that I really want you to take notes on, to pay close attention with. This is probably one that you're going to refer to a couple of times throughout your career online. And this is one that's going to probably upset you here and there because my goal is to get your mind right when it comes to running an online business the proper way. I'm going to be giving you some very important statistics and I'm going to give you some information that might not sit well with things you've heard in the past from people that were trying to sell you something online. See, I'm not going to try to sell you anything on this particular webinar, in this particular presentation. I just want to educate you. And I'm going to give you the facts the way that you know I like to give them. And that is straight up. Whether they heard or they don't, they're the facts and they're important for you to run your business. And a lot of people do the wrong thing and they think they're doing the right thing. So they simply don't know what they don't know. And they're trying to make money online, which is totally different than running an online business. Did you hear what I just said? Making money online and running an online business are two completely different things. And the difference is whether your mind is right or not. And that's what we're going to be talking about here. What is your mindset? Now listen, I know some people right now are, oh God. No, listen, this is not going to be some big motivational, you can do it. I'm not going to make you walk across coal. This is not the firewall. I'm not Anthony Robbins. I'm the dude that's going to tell you how it is from experience. And your mindset, the way that you are thinking about business when you're approaching a new endeavor is very, very important. As a matter of fact, it's the most important thing that determines whether or not you're going to succeed or whether you're going to be one of those small business owners that falls into that category, into that majority that fails, and that fails quickly and expensively. I don't want you to be that person, but at the end of the day, there's a clear distinction that separates the 7% that make it with their new business and the 93% that don't. There's a very, very clear distinction, and it has to do with the mindset. And I'm not talking about you got to have positive attitude. All those things are important. You got to, but you've got to be thinking about what you're doing the right way, and you've got to approach things properly. See, one of the biggest problems that online entrepreneurs face, when we say the word entrepreneur and then we say the word online, we start falling into the whole make money online niche. The niche itself, our whole market, our whole industry that we're in is under this pretense of make money online. What do you do for, have you ever been asked by a family member, by somebody, what do you do? And you're like, you don't know what to you have trouble explaining it. If that's you, then you're not running an online business. Because I can tell somebody the name of my company, I can tell them exactly what we manufacture, what we produce, where we're licensed, what we service, who our clientele are. I have a business. I run a business. And for a lot of people, making money online is the business. They think that that's what it is. I want to make a few things clear. Especially when it comes to mindset. Embarking on a new business venture during a financially unstable time in your life is risky. It's just not a smart move. Think about that. Think about that. Would you go and, I don't know, join a powerlifting concert when you're currently admitted to the hospital for anemia? No, not the best time in your life to do that. Would you run a marathon? You know what I mean? It's not the right time to do that. So, the problem is that people turn to the internet when they need money and they think, I'm going to start a business. Let me tell you something right now, and this is the part that might make you a little upset, all right? If you're having trouble paying your bills, if you're about to lose your house, if you're out of work, I'm going to be the guy that says this to you. It's not the right time for you to venture into a business. Because it is a business. And business requires an investment of your time. A significant investment of your money. It requires a business plan. It requires quite a bit of time and money investment because it's a business. Good business judgment is clouded by financial instability. Everywhere in my business, in the history of my company, where we have not been making the money that we needed and we've just been stretching ourselves too thin. During those times, I made the worst possible business decisions because you're making business decisions and you're embarking on business moves from a position of weakness, right? So, for example, if I don't have the money in the bank to hire somebody to get it done right, I may be prone to make the decision to try to do it myself. Doing it myself, though, means I have to watch 40 hours of training videos on how to do it myself, and in the end, what I've created isn't going to come out as good as if I had outsourced that, right? And I would never have made that poor business decision if I had a rich business and I had money in the bank and I had properly budgeted my expenses and I was following a business plan, right? So my business judgment and the decisions that I make in my business are clouded by financial instability. And if you are in a time in your life where you're having trouble paying the bills, you're having trouble at home, you lost your job, you have all this stress, you have this stuff going on around money, what on God's green earth makes you think that this is a good time to invest in a business? Because that's what it is. As a matter of fact, when you decide that you're going to run an online business, you're making an investment that's much more precious than money. See, money you can always make back. You can make more money. Time, you can't make back. So anything that you're going to have to invest your time into, shit, when you have got a lot of time on your hands, yeah, it's cool, it's fine, it's no problem. But let me tell you something. When you're having trouble paying your bills, you need all the time you can get. You need all the time to work overtime, to do things that are going to get you out of debt now. Nowhere is it written that starting